Here is my 4 adults and 1 kid. Okay. What makes you human? Is it your skin and bones? Is it the way you communicate? Maybe it's the way you utilize language. Humans have a lot of things that make us unique, but I think the thing that exemplifies this more than anything else is our ability to create. This creative expression that is so distinctly and uniquely human is now being spoiled by this new age of generative AI art that is unfolding right now. It is poisoning the one thing quintessential to human beings, which is our ability to truly and honestly express our emotions through art. If we don't try to put an end to it, it might put an end to us. My name is Griffin Wray. I am a musician and multimedia artist. I've been doing it my whole life, and that's why it's so important to me. Art is always something that I defend in art communities, and when I see something that's threatening that, I feel like I need to take action. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about generative AI and how it is exploiting humanity. I will be citing from Art Rewards, The Guardian, and United Nations, and explain the similarities and differences. So what is art to you? Is it a collection of colors and sounds mashed together? To me, it's a little bit deeper than that. As Eric Reinhardt from The Guardian said, art is not merely about arranging colors, forms, sounds, or words into pleasing products. The essence of art inheres in its making, end quote. Art is about expressing the inexplicable. It's about that feeling deep within you that is too hard to put into simple words. It is the artist's way of sharing the most distinct parts of their soul, and it's not something that an algorithm could even begin to replicate. This is why many people have said that AI art is not real art. Real art requires a human soul, not an estimation of what a human soul is. The Guardian also further says, AI art is soul-diminishing substitutes for art, which reduces it to mere objects while erasing us as human subjects, threatening to destroy the social relations that real art sustains. But it's not just the fact that it threatens what art is defined as. The United Nations found that music creators could see their revenues fall by 24%. UNESCO's flagship report projects that generative AI will drive significant income losses for artists by 2028. So not only is it learning and taking from artists without their permission, it's also stealing their revenue as well, or taking away from their revenue. And to take it even further, an Art Rewards article suggests that it may also affect copyright, plagiarism, and ownership of art. It's learning / taking from other artists, but it's making something new out of those existing works, kind of. This is different from inspiration because it's literally split from the source and fed into a system. It makes it this vague, ambiguous zone where we have to wonder who really owns the art that AI generates. My 3 sources I use to research this all have one thing in common. They all focus on how AI art devalues the human element of art. All 3 of these sources show the real problem this could present for artists and for those who consume art. True art is about the creative process much more than it's about the final piece. And simply pressing a button to generate an image is not a creative process, as Art Rewards says. All 3 of my sources also take a very unique approach to this, distinctly. The Guardian's approach is more socioeconomic / philosophical, and talks more about the loss of human connections through AI art and the soul of human art. Just to quote their article, "The machine does not desire, does not live in a body. AI art transforms us from creative participants into passive consumers of algorithmic spectacle." United Nations, on the other hand, takes more of an economic and analytical approach, citing lots of statistics and artist revenue, things like that. And finally, Art Rewards focuses mainly on an ethical angle, exploring the exact precise nuances of what AI art could do and the potential problem areas it erupts. Today I informed you about generative AI and its consequences to humanity. I shared evidence from The Guardian, United Nations, and Art Rewards, and then explained how they all create a clear picture of how serious of a threat this is. This is what we are. We make. That is something too valuable to just give up like it's nothing. It's human. It's us. Don't give us up. Thank you. One last time, my audience.